Sponsored in part by the Saskatchewan pork producers. Pick pork any meal, anytime. Naturally lean, packed with protein and versatile. For recipes, information, and more, visit saskpork.com or visit us on Facebook. #PickPork.
Hey everybody, it's Shaq. Now we have done Cooked with Shaq at many different places. We've done them at show homes, we've done them at restaurants, all kinds of different places, but we have yet to do it at an appliance store. So today, we're doing Cooked with Shaq at Trail Appliances. Hey, I'm Shaq from Rock 102. I'm not a chef, and I didn't go to any fancy cooking school. I'm just a regular guy that likes to cook. Hey everybody, welcome to Cooked with Shaq. I'm Shaq, he's Harrison, and take a look at this place. Ooh. If you're wondering, hold on a second, that's not Shaq's kitchen. Where the heck are you?
My kitchen.
I wish. Look at all this wonderful, all these appliances and all this countertop. Where are we? Well, we are at our good friends Trail Appliances. They have got a working kitchen, and they have invited us to come down here and tape a show, Cooked with Shaq, and so that's exactly what we're doing here today. We're going to be here. We're going to try out. Well, I mean, any choice of our ovens right here. We can pick whatever one we want. Yeah. And so we're going to do that. So anyway, what we're going to cook here today, but before we get to our cooking, thanks to Megan Lane, the album is called Sounding the Animal. You're going to be hearing her. She'll be featured in the background, some of the tracks on the album while we're cooking. So let's get right to it here as we cook at Trail Appliances here today. So you know what we're cooking today, Harrison?
What are we doing? Well, first, I see a little bit of bacon on the table there, so I'm pretty happy.
Let's take a look here. Let's start on this side. We've got bacon.
Yes.
We've got pork loin, and we have Black Forest ham. Now you're thinking, holy, that's a lot of pork. Well, it is a lot of pork. What we're doing is pork 3 ways, but it's all going to be done in one nice little package. So what we're going to do is we're going to take some pork loin, we're going to put it on the cutting board, we're going to take our pounder, and we're going to pound that thing until it's nice and flat, till it's about 1/4 inch thick, and then we're going to stuff it with all these great things that you see right here. And then to top it all off, we're going to saute it in the frying pan, finish it off in one of these beautiful ovens, and then make a nice mushroom cream sauce to drizzle over top of the stuffed loin, if you want to call it that. The ham and cheese stuffed loin is what we're going to be doing. So let's get at it. This is a good way to take out some of your aggression if you're feeling stressed out and you really need to, or maybe just some exercise and you really want to take it out on something. Take it out on a piece of pork loin, okay? So we've got ourselves our hammer. Are we ready to go?
Easy.
Ready to do some pounding?
Just go over there, yeah.
All right, so this is what we do. We take a cutting board, preferably one that's plastic. If you use a wooden one, a lot of times the meat enzymes get into the wood and it's hard to clean off. So you take a plastic cutting board, you take your pork loin, take a piece of plastic, cellophane plastic over top, cellophane wrap. Now get it all nice and tight down there. And now, just get ready to start pounding. Simple as that. Now what I usually do is I start right in the middle, all right, and start to get that kind of flattened out just like that. And then you start going around the edges and keep on moving until it gets to be about 1/4 inch thick and almost 1.5 times the size of what it originally was. So we're just going to keep on pounding that. So this is almost like a cordon bleu what we're doing, except with cordon bleu what you use is chicken breast, and you flatten it out and you fill it up with Swiss cheese and ham, and then you put it in a breading and then you bake it. Well, this is kind of like that, but it's done with pork. No breading, no chicken, it's all done with pork. So we're gonna keep on smacking it.
Whoa, man.
There.
It's definitely done.
See? Look at that.
Wow.
It's about 1/4 inch thick right now. So what we want to do now is we want to stuff it with all these goodies. Now, we're first off going to take a piece of Monterey Jack jalapeno cheese. All right, this is where the cheese comes in. Now it's going to be a little bit too big, so what we'll do is we're just going to rip a piece off. We're going to take a piece of Black Forest ham, just whatever Black Forest ham you want, roll it up into the Black Forest ham, that cheese, stick it right into the middle of your pounded out loin. We're going to take an asparagus spear. Now asparagus usually has this kind of woody end on it, right? We don't want that on there. So there's a couple of ways you can do it. You can be fancy and break it in the middle, and there it comes off. And we're just going to put that right beside it's perfect. And then, or what you can do is just take the whole thing like this, take your, this is the easy way to do it. And just cut it, and it's done. Toss that in the garbage. All right, that's ready to go. We are going to fold it up now. I'm just trying to figure out what would be the best way to fold this. Probably this way, actually. Okay, so we're going to take the ends, we're going to fold them over like this. Just like that. We're going to fold that end up like this, push that in there, and then just roll it up, just like that. Okay, so we're not done yet. See that? Got a nice little package all ready to go, hey? It's got all that good stuff in there. Yes. Now, we're not quite finished yet, so what we're going to do next is we're going to take 3 strips of bacon, put them along here like this. Overlap them just a little bit. Then take your nice little package of goodness right there, and we just start to wrap that entire thing in bacon.
Wow.
Look at that, hey, look at that. Oh, is that a good looking, oh, that's gonna be nice. So now where the seam is, just put it down on a plate, start on the next one. Okay, so I'm gonna get going on the rest of these. We're gonna do 6 of them. We're gonna roll them up, and then we're gonna saute them. Hang on a sec, because we're gonna be really fast. Okay, so here it is again, just in case you missed it. Start pounding the meat. Take your jack cheese, take your Black Forest ham, roll it up, put it right in the middle like this. All right, put in an asparagus spear. Gee, that's a little bit too big. Just a little one like that. Fold in the ends like this. And roll that up like that. And just roll it all the way. But you're not finished yet. All right, then you take your bacon, you line it all up. And there you have it, a nice little pouch of goodness that we're going to be sauteing in just a little bit.
Oh man, yeah.
All right, so these are ready to go. We're going to finish the rest of these up. Come back on Cooked with Shaq as we're doing pork 3 ways at Trail Appliances.
Sponsored in part by the Saskatchewan pork producers. Pick pork any meal, anytime. Naturally lean, packed with protein and versatile. For recipes, information, and more, visit saskpork.com or visit us on Facebook. #PickPork.
Welcome back. It is Cooked with Shaq. I'm Shaq along with Harrison. If you're wondering where the heck are we cooking today, we are cooking at the Trail Appliances. I'm telling you, look at the size of this place. It's huge. Whatever appliance you ever wanted, it's here at Trail Appliances. And they were nice enough to say, hey, why don't you guys come down and tape a show here? And so that's what we're doing. And today we're doing something that, well, a lot of pork eaters would just be salivating over. It's pork 3 ways, Harrison.
3 ways, that's the way to do it.
Now what we've got is we've got a loin, a pork loin that we pounded out to about 1/8 of an inch thick, or 1/4 of an inch thick, somewhere in there, just nice and flat anyway. And then we have some Black Forest ham. We've got some jack cheese, Monterey jack cheese with a little jalapeno in there. And we have a sprig of, or a spear of asparagus. And what we're doing is we're wrapping the whole thing in this pork loin. So this is the last one right now that we're gonna put together. So start with the ends like that. Tuck it all in real nice and tight. And then to top it all off, we are going to wrap it in bacon.
This is my favorite part. I'm glad we're going to do this again.
Oh, this is so good.
I could watch this all day.
Oh, now take that bit of bacon right there. Keep it again. You got a nice tight roll. Get it right in there, and you're good to go. Okay, so now we have got our little. Look at that
stack.
Look at that little stack of just
pork.
all kinds of pork goodness. Isn't that great? All right, so what we're going to do next is we have our frying pan all ready to go. And what we do now is we take this stack of pork and we saute it. And then what we'll do is after it's sauteed nice and brown, just a real kind of a quick caramelization on the bacon, then what we'll do is we'll put it in the oven and let it finish off. Okay, so let's get the first ones in. Oh, I'm gonna turn that down just a wee bit. Here comes the smoke. There we go.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get that right in there.
We're going to be getting customers over here like within seconds smelling
That's right.
the bacon with sauteing.
If you're in the market for an appliance, you can smell how good it works down here.
Oh yeah.
All right, look at that. Get it all in there. Now, like I say, let that brown off a little bit. But in the meantime, we are going to get our mushrooms ready. So we're going to take this cutting board that we use to handle the meat on it. Don't worry about it. We're just going to flip it over and it's nice and clean, right? Perfect. That's all we do. Now what we're going to do is take our mushrooms, because what we're going to do when we're finishing off this beautiful meat creation that we're making is we're going to finish it off with a dill cream mushroom sauce. Oh, and we're going to use some of the bacon drippings just to get it going. Oh, man.
I like the dill, yeah. That's a good idea.
All right. So we're going to get going with our mushrooms. Little chopping music.
All right, let's do it.
Harrison, here we go. Not so fast, Harrison. I can't keep up. I don't want to lose a finger. Oh, no, don't double time me. There you go. And keep those mushrooms nice and thin. Keep it going. What is the chopping method? Always keep your fingertips in and follow the line of your fingers, but keep your fingertips in or you're going to cut them off. Hang on one second. We're going to flip these now. We're getting close. Ah, see, that's what I'm talking about right there. I'm going to crank that up even higher. Got that nice caramelization going. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. That nice caramelization. We'll keep that happening right through the whole cooking process.
How many mushrooms you got there?
Are you getting tired?
Oh, no, I can do this all day.
All right, 2 more left, 2 more.
I'm working for the bacon.
2 more, here we go. And we are done. Beautiful. Okay, all those mushrooms are ready to go. These babies look like they're ready to go. We're gonna stick them in the oven right now, as a matter of fact. So what we're gonna do, take them out of the pan. Wow, look at that. Look at that. That looking good or what? Now you don't have to get them all caramelized all the way around, because what's gonna happen is once you get them in the oven, they will get all nice and baked up, really nice and crisp. Okay, so those are ready to go. We're gonna get these into the oven.
Ooh, which one are you gonna pick?
This one right here. We're going with this baby right here. It's been heating up all afternoon.
Right behind me, I could just,
Yeah. 375 until the bacon is nice and crispy, and then pull them out, and then make sure you check the temperature. Temperature should be about 165 to 170, and then they're good to go. All right, so now we've got the bacon grease. What are we going to do with the bacon grease? Gee, I wonder.
I'm going to take it home.
No, we were going to throw the mushrooms in the bacon grease because we need to get these babies sauteed up real nice for the mushroom sauce that we're going to make, this dill cream sauce. All right, get those in there. And now what we're going to do is get a nice saute on those as well. And while these are sauteing, and while we got our rolls in the oven, we're going to take a little break and come back. We're going to make this into a cream sauce, and we're going to check out our meat rolls and see how they're doing. It's Cooked with Shaq at Trail Appliances. Come back.
Sponsored in part by the Saskatchewan pork producers. Pick pork any meal, anytime. Naturally lean, packed with protein and versatile. For recipes, information, and more, visit saskpork.com or visit us on Facebook. #PickPork.
Welcome back. It's Cooked with Shaq, and if you're wondering where the heck are we this time, we're not in Shaq's kitchen. Where are we? We are at Trail Appliances. The good folks have invited us down to do a show here and make some incredible food for you right here at Trail Appliances in their working kitchen. They've got everything down here. They got this big hood. They've got all this cooktop. They've got all choice of any oven I could possibly want.
Whichever one.
And right now we've got our pork done 3 ways, all in one roll. They're cooking away right now in the oven right behind Harrison, as long as you haven't snuck one out or anything like that.
Oh, no. It's all right.
All right, so we're going to get to now the cream sauce. So what we've done, we're just catching up what's going on here. We pounded out a pork loin so it was really thin, and then we stuffed it with Black Forest ham, Monterey Jack jalapeno cheese, rolled it up, and then rolled it into a bunch of bacon, sauteed it, and then put it in the oven, okay? So the oven, it's at 375, and we're going to keep it in there for about 30 minutes or so until the bacon is crisp, and of course all the pork is cooked, and everything else is nice and moist and ready to go. But we got to finish it off with a mushroom sauce. It's a cream dill sauce. And what we're going to do is we're going to start it off with just a wee little bit of butter. Just a wee little bit of butter. Just about a 1/4 cup of butter.
Not
Get
much
that
at
in
all.
there. Because we have a little bit of bacon fat in there as well too that we want to incorporate, get all the good bacon fat and all the good bacon little brown specks and everything, all the tasty things in there. We want to get that going. Now what we also want to do is get some garlic happening. How much garlic do you want in there, Harrison?
Well, you know me, I love my garlic.
Well, we got about 4 cloves. Do you want to go with 2, or do you want to go with the whole schwack?
The whole thing.
The whole thing. All right.
Thing.
So what we're going to do is we're going to smash up our garlic a little bit, and then we're just going to give it a chop. Chop it up fairly fine. Remember, this is a sauce, so we don't want too many chunkies in there. Now the mushrooms are going in too, so now 4 cloves of garlic. If you want 4 cloves, you can have 4 cloves. We're going to toss that in there. You don't have to have that much, but Harrison's a garlic freak, so we're going to go with it.
That's right.
All right, so now we're going to get the garlic. You don't want to burn the garlic. That's one thing for sure.
That's right.
Okay, so now we got all that in there. Let's get our cream in. We're going full-on whipping cream on this one. No half and half today. We're going full-on whipping cream. It's going in just like that.
Oh, yeah.
Look at that.
Man.
Oh, man, that's looking good already.
We're not counting calories.
This isn't a calorie
Today.
counting meal
Nope.
at all today. This, but once in a while, it's perfectly fine. All right, so we don't want that to burn either, so just keep on stirring it and get all those good pieces in there. Now what we're going to do is get a little bit of dill. Actually, as much dill as you want. I love dill. So we're going to take about that much dill, smush it all up into a little ball, and then what you do is just very carefully, again, fingers in, chop up that dill so it's nice and fine. Okay, give it one more this way as well too. Okay. And we're gonna dump that in to our cream sauce. Look at that. All right, get all that dill in there. All right, give that a whisk around. We're gonna let that reduce a little bit too. Put a little bit of seasoning salt if you have any kind of seasoning salt if you want. If you want to just put regular salt in, but I like seasoning salt because it's got all kinds of other different spices in there as well too. So we're gonna put a little bit of that in, just a couple of pinches. We're gonna put as much pepper as you want. So we're gonna put lots of cracked black pepper in. Okay. Again, give that a nice little swoosh around. And then what we're gonna do is toss all these mushrooms, and look at all that juice. Oh, yeah. Look at that juice coming out of the mushrooms. That's what you want right there.
That is so much flavor.
That is flavor.
Yeah.
Big time flavor. All right. Look at that. That is looking good right now. Okay, so we're gonna let that reduce a little bit. Always taste. Let's give it a little taste and see where we're at. And once it starts reducing, remember the flavors intensify, right? So we're gonna add a little bit more of the seasoning salt.
Thought maybe you wanted to add a little more garlic to it.
Yeah.
Is there enough in there?
I think the garlic is actually the only thing I can taste right now. So we're gonna just let that go for a while.
Okay.
All right. That is ready to go. Well, it's not quite ready. It's going to reduce down so we get a nice thickness to it. And then we've got our pork roll-ups. That's what we're calling it. Pork roll-ups. They're in the oven right now. They're going to be about another 5 minutes or so. When we come back, we're going to have it ready to go. We're going to have the cream sauce ready to go. We're going to plate things up. And maybe we might just taste it this time around, too. It's Cooked with Shaq. We're right here at Trail Appliances.
Sponsored in part by the Saskatchewan pork producers. Pick pork any meal, anytime. Naturally lean, packed with protein and versatile. For recipes, information, and more, visit saskpork.com or visit us on Facebook. #PickPork.
Hey everybody, it's Cooked with Shaq. We are down here at Trail Appliances. Thank you very much to the good folks at Trail Appliances for inviting us to come down and do a show right here of Cooked with Shaq. And we are making pork roll-ups today. We've got everything in this one. We've got pork loin that's been pounded out. It's got Black Forest ham and Monterey Jack jalapeno cheese inside with an asparagus spear wrapped up in bacon. And we're going to take these babies out of the oven right now. Let's have a look at this. Good. All right. Look at you. Just carry on. Hang on there. We're just gonna grab it. Oh yeah, look at that. If I could get you, Harrison, to shut the door on this thing while I take it out. That's heads up. Here it comes. Okay. Look at those babies right there. Wow. Now some of the cheese has started to come out of it, so I'm certainly hoping that these aren't empty when we're done. All right. So first off, we're gonna take one of these babies off. Let's take a look at this one here. And what we want to do is we want to cut this now. There's my knife right here. Now let's cut this and have a look and see what it looks like inside. Okay, oh, look at that. Look at that ooey gooey cheese just flowing out of there. Is that looking good or what? Okay, so now what we're gonna do is move the whole thing over to the plate. Look at that cheese coming out. That's perfect. Now, we take our mushroom dill sauce. If that's not enough goodness for you, take a look at this. How we just pour that on there. Just gonna put a little bit more, look at that. And it is just about ready to go. We're gonna take a little bit more of the seasoning salt just to kind of top it off on the top there. Just a little bit more smidgen of black pepper. And there you have it, folks. There it is, the pork roll-up. Pork done 3 ways with Black Forest ham, pork loin, bacon, asparagus spear, also jalapeno Monterey Jack cheese, all put together in one beautiful package. The pork roll up, it's right here. We'd like to thank everybody here at Trail Appliances for having us, for being wonderful hosts and letting us cook in their working kitchen. This is not the only time we're going to be here. We're coming back for sure. And also, very big thank you to Megan Lane and her album Sounding the Animal. You've been hearing bits and pieces of this album throughout the entire episode of Cook with Shaq here today. So once again, thanks to Trail Appliances. Thank you for watching. It's been a great day, hasn't it been, Harrison?
Oh, it's been great.
It's Cooked with Shaq. We'll see you next time.
Oh, this looks great, Shaq. This is awesome. That's awesome. Wow. Just enough garlic.
Sponsored in part by the Saskatchewan Pork Producers. Pick pork any meal, anytime. Naturally lean, packed with protein and versatile. For recipes, information, and more, visit saskpork.com or visit us on Facebook. #PickPork.